whose works are currently on exhibit in the Museum of Fine Arts in Santa Fe.
In reservation in the shadow of the enchanted mesa, we meet our first two contestants, who shed their Indian blankets to reveal that they are Dawn Fonseca, Miss Missouri, and Catherine Manning, Miss Mississippi. Turning into our camera is Miss Pennsylvania, Lisa Renkevich. We interrupt the exercising of Miss Illinois, Joan Berg. In the elbow of a massive rock stands Miss Oregon, Tamara Premiano. Next, two Southern belles, Rhonda Garrett, Miss Alabama, and Miss Florida, Chloe Cabrera. Mountains and pottery set off the charms of Miss Hawaii, Deborah Laszlo. We greet Shelley Harrelson, Miss Delaware, and Donna Wilson, Miss North Carolina, before moving to another Georgia O'Keeffe painting. From her blue number 2, we go to the Sierra Blanca and into Three Rivers petroglyph site, and designs carved thousands of years ago with stone tools, where a hand of friendship is offered by Miss California, Lori Dickerson. Snow-capped mountains form a backdrop for Constance McCullough, Miss New York, while stone-carved rocks surround Elizabeth Puleo, Miss Michigan. Here from another corner of the country comes Ginger Dawn Kilgore, Miss Maine. Hand in hand, a petroglyph in Miss Arkansas, Sherry Smeltzer. Resting on the rocks is where we find Miss Texas, Michelle Royer. And rising majestically as the mountains is Miss Arizona, Diane Martin. Georgia O'Keeffe's Desert Abstraction is our entrance to the City of the Rocks, where each contestant has staked a claim, called this Fox on the Rocks because Miss New Jersey is Stacy Joy Fox. Leaning in the sun, we find Miss Nebraska, Amy Wynn Anderson. Two ladies on the lookout remove their sunglasses, and they're Patty Thorpe, Miss Utah, and Paula Morrison, Miss West Virginia. From New England to New Mexico comes Rosanna Iverson, Miss Massachusetts. Two states that are football rivals are pageant pals. Diane Rhodey is Miss Oklahoma, and Miss Kansas is Martina Castle. From Dairyland to the City of Rocks comes Miss Wisconsin, Regina Maria Park. Miss Washington is Jennifer Dorflinger. Letting the sun shine through her hair is Miss Georgia Sophia Bowen. And before we move on, we meet Miss Iowa, Katie Lynn McGee. Dinosaur Ridge in Spring Canyon Park looks down on two lovely ladies, Miss District of Columbia, Edwina Richard, and Miss Wyoming, Michelle Renee Zimmerman. A lasso and a saddle lead us to Miss North Dakota, Shelley Ganges, while a conch belt shows us the way to Miss Rhode Island, Lisa Benson. Outside the park, we find Miss Virginia, Marcia Rawls, as well as a sunbathing nutmegger and volunteer. Miss Connecticut is Jolene Foy, and Molly Brown is Miss Tennessee. Here with another big wheel is Miss Minnesota, Christine Rosenberger. Now we move inside Spring Canyon Park and find Miss Louisiana, Carol Carter. And a top gun from the Northeast, Carol Woodworth, Miss Vermont. A sure bet to add to the beauty of any setting is Miss Nevada, Tammy Lee Perkins. Two heartbreakers, Beth Woodward, Miss South Carolina, and Miss Ohio, Callie Bonnell, perch appropriately under Lover's Leap, with a cowboy standing watch. Georgia O'Keeffe's art comes to life at White Sands, where a pink rose is held by a bluegrass lady. Miss Kentucky is Beth Ann Clark. A breeze blows the shawl and hair of Vicki Hoffman, Miss Idaho. A sunset is the backdrop for Miss South Dakota, Jana Van Woudenberg. Miss Indiana is Alicia Ray, and Miss Montana is Connie Kola. The White Sands look like the snows of home to Miss Alaska, Shelley Dunleavy. Sharing a blanket and some sunshine are Miss Colorado, Holly Kuska, and Miss New Hampshire, Lori Durkee. These lucky dogs walk across the sands with the home state's Kristen Kilgore, Miss New Mexico. A backward glance and a turnaround shows us Miss Maryland, Michelle Snow. And riding like the queen she is, here's Miss Teen USA, Allison Brown. In the custom of the Indians whose traditions are such a part of this land, our contestants form a circle, reflect on their memories of the land of enchantment, and wave hello from the Miss USA pageant.
Before one of those contestants you just saw becomes the new Miss USA, she'll have to become one of our 10 semifinalists. Each of those semifinalists will be judged in 3 competitive areas tonight: interviews, swimsuits, and evening gowns. Our distinguished panel of celebrity judges will decide on a score for each contestant in each category. Now, those scores, ranging from 1 to 9.99, are entered into terminals just like this one, and then that score goes into our computer. And what happens next is just for us. Those scores will be shown to you, our television audience, but will not be seen by those here in the Coliseum. The computer will average the scores for the 3 competitions, and the contestants with the 5 highest scores will be our finalists. And from those 5 will come our new Miss USA. We'll have to wait for those competitions to learn who our finalists will be, and Bob will have the names of our semifinalists right after this.
Let's stop for a moment and go back in time long enough to see a stepping stone on the way to having a dream come true. It's 1986, and I'm announcing the names of the 10 semifinalists. Look out, folks. Here comes Miss Texas. Now, tonight, another young lady is about to take that step toward her dream, and here's how that happens. Our celebrity panel of judges has a responsibility that actually began a week ago here in Albuquerque. They have already chosen our 10 semifinalists. Each contestant was judged wearing an evening gown of her choice. The preliminary swimsuit competition was held right here on our stage. And each judge personally interviewed every contestant. Now, the results of those judgings were tabulated into our computer, and the contestants with the 10 highest average scores will become our 10 semifinalists. Now, as I pick up the computer printout of those results, please welcome back our 52 contestants in their lovely outfits from the J.C. Penney Company Miss USA collection.
Announce the names in no particular order, and you at home will see the average score each contestant got for our 3 areas of preliminary judging. And it looks like Bob is ready.
I am indeed. I have our list of semifinalists, one of whom will become Miss USA 1987. Number 1 on the list is Miss Arizona. You will see her score at home, but we do not see it here. And here comes Miss Missouri. Number 3 on the list is Miss Virginia. And how do you folks feel about Miss New Mexico? Number five, ladies and gentlemen, is Miss Texas. Miss Florida. A nice welcome now for Miss West Virginia. And how about Miss Nevada? Come on down, Miss Georgia. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have you been counting? What's the next number coming up? 10. You're right. It's Miss Mississippi. No music, please. No music, please. I have a surprise for our contestants. I have a surprise for you judges, too. And as a matter of fact, I have surprises for our cameraman here, because for the first time in pageant history, we've had a tie. We do not have 10 semifinalists. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 11 semifinalists. Now, as you will recall, I am not calling the names in any particular order, alphabetical or otherwise. So the fact that I have one more name does not indicate that this next name is the last in the scoring, because we do not know which girl has which score at this moment. Number 11 is Miss Illinois. Now, Miss Illinois, right here. Would you just move down? You move in. Put her right there in the middle. There you are. Congratulations to our 11 semifinalists, one of whom will be the new Miss USA.
This is a first in the Miss USA pageant. Our 11 semifinalists have been chosen, and you'll be watching a brand new contest among all of them to become the new Miss USA. In the semifinal competition, our celebrity panel of judges gave the highest score to Miss Texas, with Miss Mississippi second, and Miss Arizona third. But now, all the semifinal scores are set aside. You know, leading up to tonight, our contestants spent a lot of time and effort in rehearsing, but the one thing they didn't get to rehearse is the completely spontaneous interview competition. And that's coming up right after this from Ivory.
The 1987 Miss USA pageant will continue.